welcome to Agrazia's virtual studio. My name is Amanda. I am a 500-hour certified Pilates instructor and mobility specialist. Today we are going to be doing a beginner classical mat flow. All you need is yourself and a soft surface beneath you. If you're using a yoga mat, I would recommend putting it over a towel or a rug just for a little extra padding if you need it. We are going to get started laying on our backs. All right, so starting with our 100 as our warm up, because this is a beginner class, we are going to either start, we have two options. We're gonna start with legs long like this, or with your legs together and bent, and your feet are slightly closer to your hips. So pick your poison. I'm gonna start with my legs stretched out, heels together in Pilates V. And then we're gonna start with our hands on the mat today, reaching those fingertips towards your toes, trying to make your arms longer than your legs. Now take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, you're gonna start to lift your head, lift your shoulders, and you're gonna come right to your shoulder blades here. And then we're just gonna roll down from there, just starting to warm up our shape. Take a breath in, and on your exhale, try to peel off one bone at a time, reaching those fingertips towards your toes, sliding them down the mat, and then slowly rolling all the way back down. And last time, you're gonna exhale, roll up. We're gonna stay here and float the arms just to hover right above our hips. We're gonna pump our arms for 5 and then exhale while pumping our arms for 5. Here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Your arms are straight, energy reaching out through those fingertips. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. 3 more rounds. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4. Last round. Inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach those arms all the way up and roll back down. From here, we're gonna flex our feet, reach those arms back up towards the ceiling, nod your chin, start to peel all the way off, and we're gonna peel our spine off the mat one bone at a time, staying rounded the whole time until you're sitting with your arms reaching forward. So we're gonna stay curved in the back like this. Now start to curl the tailbone under, rolling back, trying to connect your low back into the mat. And again, one bone at a time, trying to control it all the way down, reach those arms all the way overhead. Arms reach up to the ceiling, you nod your chin, start to peel off, rolling all the way forward. Big reach here, and we're gonna roll all the way back down. Again, one bone at a time, reach it all the way back. We're gonna take 3 more here. Arms up, nod your chin, peel those shoulders, ribs, waist, hips all the way up, reaching forward, and then rolling all the way back down. If you need a little extra challenge, you can take those arms right next to those ears the entire time. Exhale to roll back up, bringing it all the way over and rolling back down. Last one after this. We roll up and reach forward and roll all the way back down. One bone at a time. And then bring your arms down to the mat by your sides. So my feet are still flexed. You're gonna take your right leg all the way up to the ceiling, and then that foot is gonna lengthen so that your toes are pointed towards the ceiling, and your long leg is also toes pointed up to the ceiling. Now this leg is gonna cross your body over to the left. You're gonna circle it down out, around, and up. Don't go out too far to the side because we want to keep that left side anchored. You cross the leg, go out, around, and up, cross again, out, around, and up, and last time you cross, around, and up. So if you notice, there's a little bit of a dynamic to it. So we're going to reverse the circle now, go out to the side, and then you swing that leg around and catch your momentum at the top. So reach it out to the right and then cross around and up. 3 more like that. Open, cross around and up. Really emphasize that cross. So you really stretch the outer hip. 1 more time. Open, cross around and up. Reach that leg longer to bring it down with control. You're going to flex that right foot just like you're standing on it. The left leg is going to lengthen up to the ceiling. Now we go cross to the right, go down, around, out, and up. Cross, out, around, and up. It's okay to twist your hips a little bit on that cross, but then when we open it out to the side, we want to try to anchor those hips down as best as we can. We have 2 more here. Cross, around, and up. Last time, cross and up. Now we reverse. Open it out to the side, and then cross around and up. Again, open, cross around and up. 3 more. Exhale around. 2. Around. Last time, inhale to open, exhale, cross around and up. Reach that leg all the way long, bring it down slowly. Arms are going to reach up to the ceiling, and you're going to take that roll up all the way back to sitting. Reach over those legs, and then stack your spine up 1 bone at a time until you're sitting tall. Now we're going to scooch our heels in towards our seat. Our toes are pointed, so our toes are on the ground, our heels are off, and then your hands are going to go right by the ankles. You could either hold onto the ankles, or if you don't have access to that reach, you can grab right behind your thighs. So here, we're just going to start to roll backwards just enough until our toes come off the ground. Our head is trying to drop down in between the knees, and then you're in that rounded spinal shape here. We're going to try to maintain that so we have a smooth motion. We roll back to the shoulder blades, and then you come right back up without changing your shape. Find your balance, trying not to let your toes touch the ground. We go back again, rolling through, and come right back up, diving your head in between your knees. So a common mistake that I see a lot is the head leads you back, but we want to try to keep the neck in flexion by dropping our head down, looking at our belly the whole time, coming right back up. We're going to take 2 more here. Roll back to the shoulders. Exhale, roll right back up. And you've got 1 more here. Roll back. And then exhale, come right back up, find your balance. Okay, from here, you're going to stretch your legs and your arms out in front of you as you roll all the way down back onto the mat with as much control as possible. Okay, so going into our ab series, we have our single leg pull. So you're going to come back into your 100 position. Nod your chin, come off of your shoulders, sliding your fingertips forward and then off the ground. Then from here, try to lift both legs up at the same time, and then bring your right knee into your chest and grab onto your shin here. So we're going to have opposite hand on the opposite knee, and then your right hand is going to be towards the ankle. We're trying to keep our legs parallel here. Now really pull that knee into your chest and reach that straight leg really long away from you. Now we're going to switch the legs and the arms at the same time. We'll take our first few nice and slow as we learn the exercise. And switch, and now let's pick up the pace. We pull it in and switch. Pull and pull. We have 4, switch for 3, last 2 and 1. Now reach both legs back out, find your 100 position, and lower everything down. Okay, now our double leg pull, just a continuation in our ab series. You're gonna curl up off of your shoulders, find your 100. Lift those legs off the mat and pull both knees into your chest this time, reaching for your ankles. We're gonna just go back out into our 100 and then right back into our ball shape. So stretch everything out and then exhale, pull it and try to reach that head in between your knees, just like rolling like a ball. Reach those legs all the way out. Exhale, pull it all the way back in. We have 3 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, return. Last 2. And pull it in. Last 1, reach. Bring it back in. And then you're gonna stretch those legs out and lower everything back down. So from here, let's reach those arms back up to the ceiling. Flex your feet. Let's take another roll up. 1 bone at a time. Try to leave your low back on the ground for as long as you can as you dive forward, and then stack the spine all the way back up. Okay, now we're going to separate our legs so that they are a little bit wider than the mat. So wider than your hips. You're gonna take your hands and just place your finger pads on the floor in front of you. So from here, press down into the floor to see if you can find a little extra length in your spine. Your feet are flexed, meaning your toes are straight up to the ceiling. Now, pretend like you're flat up against a wall behind you, and we're gonna peel 1 bone off the wall at a time. So head, neck, shoulders, you're gonna start to slide your fingertips towards your feet and rounding forward. And then stack the spine, come all the way back up. Now we're gonna make sure that we're not just collapsing forward in the hips, but we're actually using our center to stretch the spine. So you're gonna, again, up against that imaginary wall, lift your low belly in and up as you scoop and slide forward, 1 bone at a time. So in this position here, imagine like there's a big beach ball in front of you, and I want you to try to pull away from that beach ball so you're still active here. Stack the spine all the way back up, bone by bone. We're gonna take 2 more. Inhale here, and then exhale, dive forward. Reach those arms. Inhale at the bottom. And then exhale, stack all the way back up. And 1 more time. Exhale to come forward. Inhale into that back. And then exhale, stack all the way back up. All right, bring those legs all the way together for our final exercise of today. So your legs are gonna be long in front of you, heels are together and toes are pointed. So you're reaching your toes away from you. Hands are going to come right down onto the floor by your hips. From here, we're gonna curl the tailbone under. So start to round your spine from the very bottom, rolling back until you can float your legs off the ground. So as soon as you're able, you're gonna lift those legs, you're rounded in your spine, and then you're gonna float your arms up so that they're parallel to your legs. And we're just holding here for 3, 2, it's okay if we're a little shaky in the beginning. Just allow your body to figure out how to balance here. And then you're gonna bring those legs down slowly, bring the arms down, and then stack the spine right back up. So if that's where we're at today, just working on the balance, keep workshopping that, but we are going to start progressing a little bit here. So take a breath in, and on your exhale, curl the tailbone under, start to roll backwards. As soon as you can, lift those legs up, reach the arms, find your teaser. Now the legs are gonna stay right where they are, and you're gonna start to roll down bone by bone until you get to the shoulder blades, just the tips, and then roll all the way back up, holding that teaser. And again, curl the tailbone under, rolling back 1 bone at a time, and then peel back off the mat. And we're gonna take 1 more, if you can tell I'm shaking too. Roll back, we're gonna get through this together, and then come right back up. Hold your shape for 3, 2, 1. Lower those legs down slowly, bring the hands down, and stack nice and tall. All right, so just a few beginner exercises in our classical order. Keep practicing that, and as you get stronger and more comfortable and you want to progress, then you can move on to the intermediate flow. Thank you for moving with me, and have a wonderful rest of your day.